Ask and you shall receive. Here's the recipe for the macadamia brittle that I used in my previous video. Start by dumping your nuts onto a tray and then roasting them in the oven. By the way, any nuts will work, except for these. Then in a saucepan, weigh out 200 grams of sugar, 160 grams of glucose syrup, and 60 milliliters of water. Take that over to the stove and heat on medium, stirring occasionally until the sugar is dissolved. Then chuck in 113 grams of unsalted butter, stirring until it's fully melted. Once the butter's fully melted, attach a sugar thermometer and stop stirring. You don't want to touch this at all because it could crystallize and ruin everything. Allow this to gently reach 150 degrees, which is the hard crack stage, and then immediately take it off the heat and dump in your nuts. Give it a quick stir and then add in your baking soda. And you got to be careful here because this sugar is not too hot for your nuts, but it is too hot for your fingers. Once your baking soda is incorporated, you need to move fast. Transfer to a greased baking sheet and spread it to about a centimeter thick. And finally, set this aside for about 30 minutes to set, and you've just made brittle. And you can do whatever you want with this, but I do suggest you turn it into these white chocolate chip macadamia brittle cookies.